And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. Welcome, everyone. We have a very special treat for you here. No trick. It's the NBA on Halloween. So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. Christie is out there with Irving. Then it's MP. Then it's Dosunmu. And it's Davis in at the 4. And for the Rockets, Brooks is out there with Smith. Then it's Cam Whitmore. Then there's Shepard. And it's Thompson in at the 3, the small forward. Halloween night. Greg, and this game should be a treat.
Yeah, fun holiday makes for a fun atmosphere. Expect this crowd to be engaged.
And MP tries to bring out his best when he's matched up against any of the league's top teams. You know, he has said it publicly, but he puts a lot of stock in games like this one.
And now it's time to back up the talk, right? MP needs to deliver the goods if he wants to prove they can compete with all the other elite teams in the league. This is the time to do it.
And now let's send it over to Hall of Famer David Aldridge, who has a report on MP.
Thanks, guys. I talked to MP before the game, and he said there was a lot of confidence in the locker room. He said, we know this is a tough matchup for us, but we've got a strong game plan. We're all on the same page, and we're ready to execute. This will be a good measuring stick for them, guys.
I would say, David, the perfect measuring stick. And now, just over a minute played here in the first. And Thompson throws it down.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
It's always a good sign when the 3 is falling for Davis. It really opens up the rest of his game.
GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame. The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
The Mavericks shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. Free throw good, MP.
And the big question for MP is going to be work ethic. Because if he can put in the sweat, there's no reason he can't be a star in this league.
And both free throws good for MP.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Smith sets the pick for Whitmore. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. The shot's good from Christie. And that ties it up.
Good instincts from MP. That kind of passing wins the respect of your teammates.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. To the middle, here's Thompson. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That is his first foul of the game. Hardy, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Long range from the inbound. The Rockets pull it in. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, in that game, I thought they took advantage of some sloppy play, but give them credit. They turned mistakes into points.
Well, you have to capitalize when your opponent has miscues, and give this team some credit. Every time that opponent turned it over, they capitalized.
Pass to Whitmore. Now Shepard. And finished off by Shepard.
some power coming from the PG.
Ah, that's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Here's Christie. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Denver.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against the Nuggets stepped up and delivered. He scored 14 points and was a big part of the rebounding effort as well, having several boards down the stretch to help out. And it was important for them to break that losing streak. He was a big reason why they were able to do it. Kevin?
Nice work, David. Thank you. Great. He did some fantastic things in that one. He made a huge impact.
And I look for him to try and repeat that performance here tonight. I really do.
Well, I think they're going to need it. This team looks completely different when he's raised his game.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And it's Shepard missing. For Dallas, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Harden. Thompson with the rebound.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
With 2 seconds left. And the rejection by MP. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Rockets lead by 2. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Toyota Center.
Come on, MP.
Pass to Whitmore. On the wing, Thompson. Defended by Dosunmu. Thompson outside. Clock at 6. And it falls over the rim and in. Thompson's got the lead up to 5 now for Houston.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Shepard out there with Whitmore. Then there's Dylan Brooks. Then it's Jabari Smith. And it's Thompson in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for Houston right now. However you feel about Kyrie Irving, you cannot deny, Doris, he is an elite player still.
Kevin, there are many who consider Kyrie Irving to be the greatest finishing guard in the history of the game. I mean, left hand, right hand, a little bit of English and polish, big shot maker. And what I love for Kyrie Irving right now is he seems content and happy.
Davis gets a wide open look. The Rockets pull it in.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Smith the pass to Thompson. Back to Smith. Over in the corner, Shepard. Lets it go from the wing. The shot, no good.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
It's good, and the Rocket lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Anthony Davis. And for Houston, they're shooting for the game at 42%. Thompson outside. Smith sets the pick for Thompson. And the 3 ball is good. Thompson's got 9 points now in the quarter.
In such a rhythm right now. Feathery touch. He's lighting them up.
To the paint, here's Christie. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Here's Shepard. He's covered by Irving. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Dallas. MP's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Inside. Here's Davis. Misses from short range.
Boy, it's been a struggle in this quarter, and the team needs more from him. There's no doubt.
Here's Whitmore. Offline with his 3. Amen Thompson, he's feeling it tonight, and he has been the driving force for the Houston Rockets. Scoring, rebounding, he was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now, and we'll be right back after this.
Hello, everybody. Before we dig into the game at hand,
I think Keegan Murray's going to help them. 6'8", can do it all, great shooter, and he has that team-first mindset.
yeah, he's comfortable being featured or playing a... And moving on now, the Mavericks are in the thick of it. A very competitive game so far.
This game won't stay close.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the...
And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. You know, Amen Thompson has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
On the floor for Dallas, Dosunmu is out there with Davis. And it's Kyrie Irving. And there's Christie. And it's MP in at the 5 spot. Doris, I know the NBA is considering using technology to help officiate out of bounds and goaltending. Do you have a problem with that?
You know, Kev, at the end of the day, I think it is about getting the calls right. If there's a way to lift the load off these officials, even if it's around the margins, why not try it?
The offensive rebound. Brooks, the pass to Shepard. Drives to the hoop. Basket good. And that's now 7 points for Reed Shepard.
Oh, smart dish there by Brooks to a wide-open man, getting him the assist and his team some needed points.
Here's MP. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Mavericks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
Guys, for me, something you have to admire about MP is the tenacity he plays with. Every single moment he's on the floor, he's giving you his best effort. This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Now, Shepard. He has 7. Lets it fly. Unable to get that one.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
The 3 from Davis. Dallas, no good that time either. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. The lead is 2. Brooks outside. Pass to Whitmore. Here's Thompson out of bounds. Dallas takes possession.
And checking out the numbers for Thompson. Great showing for him last season. Last season, put up about 12 points per game, 8 rebounds, and 5 assists. And he does the heavy lifting on the glass, throwing himself into the rebounding battle with just complete effort.
Well, you get the feeling he believes every rebound should be his, and most of them are. This guy is putting up tremendous numbers.
Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Here's MP. MP converting the tough bucket.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
On the wing, Thompson. Pass to Shepard. Brooks from outside. Another shot. The shot's good from Smith. Smith's got 5 points so far.
And with his length, Smith can have a huge impact on the boards. He's got sneaky hops, and he's got great quicks off the bounce there to help on those follow-ups. Oh, An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Greg, you love this topic more than anyone. When you think about the best ball handlers of all time, where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
Houston making a switch here. Beal's checked in. The Mavericks also with a sub. Hardy's checked in. Beal dishes to Brooks. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And you like to see this from Brooks, right? No need to fall in love with the jump shot. Give the defense different looks.
MP, no good. Rockets have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Right side, Beal. Out to Smith for 3. That's good. And so Beal with the assist. And now a 5-point Rocket lead. MP outside. Pass to Irving. Here's Christie. Davis with a screen on Thompson. There's the 3. The Rockets pull it in. Smith's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Good, nice job down low. Brooks has got the lead up to 7 now for Houston.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Here's Irving. Dallas again missing. The Rockets have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Smith sets the pick for Thompson. And another 3 for Houston.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Well, he tries to answer with a 3 of his own and can't do it. You can't get caught up in the one-on-one aspect.
Beal from long range. That one's not going to go. And so it's Houston going into the break with a 10-point lead. And you have to credit their defense for the job they've. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter.
It's making a switch here. Shepard's checked in. MP's checked in for Dallas. We've got Shepard. Thompson is out there with Walker. Then there's Bradley Beal. And it's Clowney in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Pass to Christie. And he's going up for the alley-oop. It's stolen by Shepard. Driving in. At the top of the key, Thompson. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Thompson's got 22.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
That shot misses. Good defense by MP. Stolen by Walker. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. A different look for Dallas. Anthony Davis comes in for Daniel Gafford. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Hardy. And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Shepard, the pass to Thompson. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Smith finds Thompson. No good from outside. Mavericks trail by 20. And here is MP. Davis, the pass to Christie. Dallas again missing. And here are the Rockets now. A 14-2 run over the last bit. Here's Smith. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on Dosunmu.
And while perimeter play might be Smith's calling card, he does have the size to do damage inside.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Clowney's checked in. Walker comes in for Amen Thompson. Bradley Beal's checked in for Whitmore. And Anthony subbed in for Shepard. Pass to Hardaway. Just 4 to shoot. 2 points. That one goes. 1:33 left to play here in the fourth.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Houston.
And it may be a comfortable win for him, but, you know, they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Amen Thompson.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
MP from deep three-point land. The Rockets pull it in. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. They set the pick. Pass to Clowney. Now here's Walker. Here's Clowney. The Rockets with another miss. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here's MP for 3. Walker with the rebound. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
So we see Houston taking the W here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just